needle can close a seam, baby, but it can't close every wound. She came into my shop on Monday with white satin on her arm. Said the wedding was on Saturday. Said she wanted something calm. She gave your name for pickup, and the room began to sway. But I pinned the cloth around her and kept every word in place. She spoke about your kindness, how you always came home true. I smiled into the mirror at the man she thought she knew. I hemmed the dress you married her in, stitched it straight and pressed it clean. Kept my tears above the fabric so they wouldn't leave a stain. Every thread pulled through my fingers like a memory wearing thin. I hemmed the dress you married her in, then I never looked back again. Friday, with the balance in your hand. When you saw me by the counter, you forgot where you should stand. You whispered, I can't explain it. I said, save that for your vows. Then I wrapped her dress in tissue, like my heart knew how somehow. You asked if I still hated you. I said hate takes too much time. Then I gave you back your money. Some debts don't belong to mine. I hemmed the dress you married her in, stitched it straight and pressed it clean. Kept my tears above the fabric so they wouldn't leave a stain. Every thread pulled through my fingers like a memory wearing thin. I hemmed the dress you married her in, then I never looked back again. Saturday, the church bells carried through the window of my room. I was cutting blue silk ribbon when I heard them ring for you. I laid my silver scissors down, let the final echo pass. Then I opened every curtain and let morning touch the glass. I hemmed the dress you married her in, gave her beauty, gave her grace. She walked toward the man I once loved with no shadow on her train. You may tell her I was nobody, you may hide where you had been, but I hemmed the dress you married her in and sewed myself whole again. The bell stopped before noon. My old machine rolled on, and one white thread lay on the floor where the last of you had gone. Mm-hmm. was stolen, baby. But love had hidden the receipt. I saw your trumpet in the window of a pawn shop on Monroe. That little dent beside the mouthpiece, I would know it anywhere. You said a thief had taken it outside the Blue Room late one night, but the old man checked his ledger and slowly turned it to the light. He said your husband brought it in here on the 12th of last July. That was 3 days before my surgery, and the night I heard you cry. You sold the song to save the singer, gave you for my breath, put your horn behind that window, then kept the truth unto your death. You let me blame an unknown stranger, let me curse what love had done. You sold the song to save the singer, and never told a soul but one. The old man named the dollar figure. I laid my grocery money down, carried that brass case through the traffic like a casket through the town. At home I opened up the latches, your handkerchief was folded there, and underneath the hospital bill with my name written everywhere. You could have told me what it cost you, I would have found another way, but you knew I'd choose your music, so you lied and let it play. You sold the song to save the singer, gave you for my breath, put your horn behind that window, then kept the truth unto your death. You let me blame an unknown stranger, let me curse what love had done. You sold the song to save the singer, and never told a soul but one. I pressed my lips against the mouthpiece, but no golden note would rise. Only air and 40 years came trembling from inside. So I took it to the church house where a boy was learning slow. Said, make this old brass sing again, there's somewhere it must go. You sold the song to save the singer, now the song has found a voice. Every Sunday through the stained glass, I can hear your loving choice. And when that young horn climbs to heaven, I close my eyes and hold on. You sold the song to save the singer, but baby, you became the song. The pawn shop windows empty, the morning bells ring on, and somewhere past the highest note, I know you're playing along. Funny thing about forever, baby, it only took one page to end. We sat beneath a buzzing light at the county clerk's downtown. Your hat was folded in your hands. My eyes stayed on the ground. A black pen hung there on a chain, worn smooth by other lives. You signed the line beside your name, then slowly pushed it to my side. The clerk said, "Take your time, ma'am," like time was ours to take. But 10 good years were waiting on one little mark to break. Then the pen ran dry. Halfway through my name, you almost smiled, I almost cried, but neither one explained. The clerk brought out another, and the whole room carried on. The pen ran dry, baby, but our love was already gone. You asked who'd keep the dishes. I said, "Take the wedding set." You said, "What about the old clock?" I said, "It hasn't stopped just yet." We divided up the furniture, the records and the bills, but no one wrote a line for all the Sunday mornings left. There was no box for laughter, no space to list regret. The law knew what belonged to whom, but not what belonged to us. Then the pen ran dry. Halfway through my name, you almost smiled, I almost cried, but neither one explained. The clerk brought out another, and the whole room carried on. The pen ran dry, baby, but our love was already gone. I remember when that same hand wrote forever on a card. Now it trembled near the bottom where goodbye was printed dark. You whispered, "Are you certain?" I looked up and met your eyes, said, "I'm certain we can't keep on calling her to marry life." And the pen ran dry. Halfway through my name, for one small breath, the world stood still, then started up again. Beneath the silence, placed the black pen on its chain. The pen ran dry, baby, but I finished just the same. Outside, the courthouse steps were wet. You turned left and I turned right, and that little pin kept swinging underneath the buzzing light. Sometimes the truth ain't spoken. Sometimes it comes home in a coat pocket. at the kitchen table light, when a matchbook slipped between us from a place downtown last night. On the cover, red lips smiling and a number written small. You said you worked till after midnight, but your office ain't called Paul's. I didn't raise my voice, baby. I didn't ask you where you'd been. I just laid that little matchbook by your coffee in the morning. That matchbook in your pocket burned the years without a flame. One small number told me what your mouth was scared to say. You can swear those matches never struck. You can call it all a game, but that matchbook in your pocket already said goodbye. In motion, you came down dressed for working, reaching blindly for your cup. Then you saw that red lip cover, and your eyes gave everything up. You said, honey, let me tell you. I said, save your breath today. There are explanations made too late that only help a liar stay. 20 years were in that kitchen, in the floorboards and the walls, but the longest love can disappear inside something very small. That matchbook in your pocket burned the years without a flame. One small number told me what your mouth was scared to say. You can swear those matches never struck. You can call it all a game, but that matchbook in your pocket already said goodbye. In motion, I packed no plates or pictures, took no silver from the drawer, just my mother's yellow suitcase and the shoes beside the door. Then I left one match upon the table with a message written plain. You can warm another woman, I won't stand inside your rain. That matchbook in your pocket couldn't burn away my name. You may lose a faithful woman, but you don't erase her strength. Now the morning sun is rising, and I'm walking from the smoke. That matchbook in your pocket lit the road I should have chosen. No fire in the kitchen, no shouting in the hall, just one cold match upon the table. And no one there to strike it. They can tear down the building, baby, but they can't evict a memory. The old Rialto closed on Friday after 57 years. They pulled the velvet ropes down while the manager fought tears. I stood beneath the faded letters where you first waited for me, wearing pearls and cherry lipstick for the 7:15 screen. We missed the ending of the picture, too busy learning how to kiss. Now a wrecking ball was swinging at the place where we began. When the marquee went dark, I saw your face in every light, young and laughing by the doorway, holding 2 tickets for the night. They can take the seats and curtains, they can tear the walls apart, but they'll never reach the picture that still plays inside my heart. I walked into the empty lobby, smelled the dust and buttered corn, found our initials on the railing, small and crooked, nearly worn. The projection room was silent, one loose reel lay on the floor. I remembered how you squeezed my hand when thunder filled the screen. You've been gone 12 winters, darling, but that room still held your glow. Some places keep the warmth of love long after lovers go. When the marquee went dark, I saw your face in every light, young and laughing by the doorway, holding 2 tickets for the night. They can take the seats and curtains, they can tear the walls apart, but they'll never reach the picture that still plays inside my heart. The foreman found me standing in the center of row D. He said, "Sir, we're closing up now." I said, "Just 1 more minute, please." Then I sat where you once told me you would love me all your life. And though the screen stayed empty, I watched every year go by. When the marquee went dark, one last letter flickered red, like the building knew your name and would not let the light forget. Let them take the seats and curtains, let tomorrow make it start. They can close the old Rialto, not the picture in my heart. The last red letter faded, the whole street lost its glow. But all the way home, darling, you were walking beside me from the 7:15 show. Of silence, baby, and 20 little minutes to break it. I found your number in the paper beside your wedding day. The bus station smelled like diesel and the sky was turning gray. I fed 2 quarters to the payphone, heard the ring and pulled me through. Then a woman said hello, and I knew that voice was you. You asked me who was calling, I nearly gave another name. But a father can't outrun forever from the child who bears his face. 3 minutes on the payphone, 20 years I couldn't say I was wrong to leave your mother. I was wrong to stay away. I don't deserve an invitation, I don't expect you to forgive. I just needed you to hear me while the payphone let me live. You said your dress was hanging ready, said your hands would not stay still, said your mother saved a front row chair against her better will. I heard someone in the background say the car is almost here. Then you asked me why I chose today after disappearing all those years. I said cowardice gets heavy, pride gets harder every mile, and I couldn't let another man walk you down that aisle. 3 minutes on the payphone, 20 years I couldn't say I was wrong to leave your mother. I was wrong to stay away. I don't deserve an invitation, I don't expect you to forgive. I just needed you to hear me while the payphone let me live. The operator cut between us. Please deposit one more dime. I searched every empty pocket, begging metal to buy time. Then you said I kept your picture, Mama never knew I did. And the whole station disappeared when you whispered I was just a kid. Oh, 3 minutes on the payphone couldn't mend what I had done, couldn't give you back the birthdays or the father who should have come. Then the warning tone kept sounding, and the line began to fade. I said, baby, I am sorry. You said, Daddy, come today. The receiver hit the cradle, my last dime stayed in my hand, and I ran out through that station like a father finally learning how to stand. The band was still playing, baby, but the room had already said goodbye. We came in through the side door, shaking raindrops from our clothes. You wore that black wool overcoat with the silver button loose. We danced beneath the amber lights Then you said, I need some air, and left your drink beside me. I waited through 2 love songs, watched the doorway all alone. Then I walked up to the coat check, and your black wool coat was gone. Your coat was gone, but your glass was still half full. Your lipstick marked the edge where my good sense should have stood. The band kept playing softly, like there wasn't something wrong. You didn't leave a word for me, you just took your coat and ran. The girl behind the counter wouldn't look me in the eye. She handed me my old brown jacket and whispered, "Sir, I'm sorry." Outside, a long black motor car was fading through the rain. I saw your hand against the window, wearing someone else's ring. I could have chased those taillights, could have shouted down the street, but dignity stood beside me and put my jacket over me. Your coat was gone, but your glass was still half full. Your lipstick marked the edge where my good sense should have stood. The band kept playing softly, like there wasn't something wrong. You didn't leave a word for me, you just took your coat and ran. I went back inside the ballroom, asked the band to play once more. Not the song we used to dance to, something I had never heard before. Then I took your lonely glass, set it underneath the light. Let the last red mark remind me what I wouldn't chase that night. Your coat was gone, and the rain had washed the street, but I found a man beneath that hurt who could stand on his own feet. The band kept playing softly, and I stayed till nearly dawn. You took the warmth I gave you, but you couldn't take it all. The coat check girl turned off the light. The silver tickets hit the floor, and I walked home through the morning in the coat I came there for. Round and round, baby. Some things come clean, some stains just learn to hide. I saw you through the window of that laundromat on Main, folding someone else's white shirts while the glass collected rain. You look peaceful in the yellow light, your hair pinned up behind. And I stood beneath the awning with 10 winters on my mind. I could have tapped the window, could have made you turn my way, but I saw a little gold band and let the weather say my name. Under the light above the laundromat, I watched our old love spin round and round behind the glass, but I knew I couldn't step back in. You were folding a life without me, making every corner flat. So I left my last I'm sorry under the light above the laundromat. The little boy came running with your smile around his eyes. You lifted him against you, and something in me went quiet. Then a man walked in beside you, shook the raindrops from his coat. He kissed your cheek so naturally, the way I should have done long ago. I had carried your number through every town I knew, but a number ain't an answer when the question's finished with you. Under the light above the laundromat, I watched our old love spin round and round behind the glass, but I knew I couldn't step back in. You were folding a life without me, making every corner flat. So I left my last I'm sorry under the light above the laundromat. I used to think forgiveness meant you'd open up the door. Now I know it might mean walking past the life you're waiting for. So I took your faded photograph from the lining of my hat, laid it face down in the rain beneath the light above the laundromat. Under the light, under the light, under the light above the laundromat. Under the light, oh, oh, under the light above the laundromat, I let the old years end. No grand goodbye, no final kiss, no promise to be friends. You were laughing with your family, and I could live with that. So I gave the night my blessing under the light above the laundromat. The machines kept turning, the rain came soft and slow, and for the first time in 10 winters, I had somewhere else to go. You left one living thing behind, baby. Maybe you thought we'd both give up. That violet on the windowsill was leaning toward the glass. Its leaves were dry around the edges, its little flowers gone. You bought it from a sidewalk stand the spring we moved upstairs. Then you left with all your records and forgot you'd put it there. I almost threw it in the alley with the letters and your ties, but something in those tied leaves looked too familiar to my eyes. That violet bloomed without you in the coldest week of June. One small purple flower opened in your empty room. You left us both half thirsty, sure we'd never make it through, but that violet bloomed without you, and baby, so did I. I get water every Sunday from your chipped and faded cup. Turn the pot toward morning when the sunlight wasn't much. Some days it looked no better, some days I felt the same. But little roots were reaching where no human eye could see. The landlord fixed the ceiling, I took your picture from the wall, and somewhere through that quiet work I stopped waiting for your call. That violet bloomed without you in the coldest week of June. One small purple flower opened in your empty room. You left us both half thirsty, sure we'd never make it through, but that violet bloomed without you, and baby, so did I. You came by late one evening for the suitcase underneath the bed. Saw that flower in the window and asked, how's it living yet? I said it learned to take the daylight without begging it to stay. Then I placed your case beside you and stepped gently from your way. That violet bloomed without you. Now the whole pot's dressed in blue. Every little leaf is reaching for a sky it never knew. You left us both half thirsty, but the rain came shining through. That violet bloomed without you, and baby, so did I. Your footsteps left the hallway. The evening settled slow, and that little purple flower turned its face toward the window like it never watched you.